Okay, well, welcome to my studio again. We've been doing a little series of free ones on pastels, okay? Plain air, basically. We're doing them in the studio right now to show you, but basically when I go out, I take a little set, very few colors, just enough to play with. Uh, and what we're doing right now, just if you look at this chart here, we're doing this scene, which is a expanded part of here, okay? I also have it on here, but this was done in a little bit different we can zoom in on this just to show you real quickly. And I use these digital picture frames, which are, right now you can buy these things for less than $100. But I can zoom in. You zoom in 4 times on this. We get it working here, okay. So I want to show you how we're doing that cabin there. You see those cows down there? Let's show the cows here a little bit. See the cows down here? Well, you can't see them in this picture here, but if you want to zoom in to see those cows, you can zoom in to see those. Now let's zoom in where the cabin is. There's a little house at one time, I guess. There we go. Here we go, coming up. Okay, see how you can zoom in on that? And you can see a lot more detail in there than you can really in the picture. These digital frames also, you got more depth into. Photographs are flat. They're hard to paint from. That's why I like this, because I can see a lot of depth into this. Anyhow, let's continue with this. I'll expand this back out. We'll hit it one more time. There we go. We've started to paint this. It's called pastel paint. Let's continue. I'm going to continue. I'm going to start taking some color. I'm putting in the kind of the darks. I'm going a little darker now. And it goes fairly fast, but work a passage. Don't work here and then go over here and then go over here. No, you got to work a passage of color. Everybody thinks you're just pecking away at this, but it starts to come. You study it. Look at the shapes of it. We're looking for shapes, not detail yet. The detail comes at the end. A little dark right in there. Dark, dark, dark. Gets very dark right there, which I hadn't shown before, but we'll put that in now. Okay. This area here, it gets a little bit lighter back in here. It's kind of a, let's just hit that very lightly with a kind of a light color. Just kind of a, right through there. Okay. That's a little backlight back in the back there. Okay. Put your color right back here. Now here, don't put this back in here. Put it right here. The next color, let's go into some of this color right in here, okay? Now these are basically a soft pastel. Now I'm working with a soft pastel right now. You start out with the hard, then you go to a semi-soft, then you go to the soft. And you have to use a paper. There's plenty of different types of paper out today that's got a nice tooth to it, a nice grain to it. Okay, you see you can blend, but try not to do a whole lot of this blending. Right now in the beginning, some spots I might have missed. You can look at the light color right back here. Let's go a little bit lighter back in here. Let's pick out a color. Let's go a little bit. We're going to go up in value right now, okay? I'm going to just kind of block it in. See that little beautiful blue back there? It also goes right back here, and it comes right back into here where I missed it, okay? So you look, it's a progression. A painting goes into a progression of different stages, okay? A little bit warmer color right in here. See it? See a nice warm color? Let's go back in. Just block it in, warm it up a little bit, okay? A little bit of warmth right up in here, okay? Let's just take some of that white now. We'll go back into right into those clouds here, and the clouds kind of go down. Okay. Okay. Now, let's take and let's just kind of go a little bit more in this right in here. Blocking it in. And it comes down a little bit lighter. Remember, you're always evaluating. You're constantly evaluating this light against this light. Well, that's much lighter. This light against this light, this is much lighter than that light. That dark against this dark, this is much darker. Always evaluate one color value against another. Remember, values establish the form of the object. Intensity establishes the distance, okay? It's called color perspective. They go less intense as you go back. They go much more intense as you come forward. Just to show you an example, watch when you put a bright orange here, watch. See how much that color? But now you don't want to put that same orange back here. You can, but then it brings that forward, okay? We're not ready for that color yet, but just wanted to show you that, kind of inject that into, give you something to think about here. Let's go a little bit grayer here. Okay, that gets a little bit lighter right there. Let's just go a little lighter right on where those boards are. Right there, a little lighter there. That's a little bit kind of a whitish. That tin after a while gets a little bit kind of reflected from the, okay, there you go. Okay. Now we got to go back and reconstruct a little bit. Take a dark color and reconstruct. Back in here, it gets a little dark coming across here. Okay. Watch your perspective as this goes down like this. Okay. Comes across. The detail comes, it'll come in the end as you go through the process. And this goes a little darker in here, so just go a little darker. A little darker. And all of a sudden you'll be surprised how quickly you'll be there. Just go a little dark across here, okay? Then when you get into the details, like I said, let's do some of this detail right in here. See the beautiful orange color through here? Let's take maybe one not quite, oh, here's one right here, okay? See how it comes, see? You paint it in, basically. Sometimes you draw it in, sometimes you paint it in, okay? Take this beautiful red right here as you come. We're trying to show you some detail as you come in here, okay? See how that comes forward? See how that comes forward? And watch, I can even bring it further by going a little bit brighter here. See? Look at the blue through here. Now here again, put your colors here. Don't put them back in the box here. Okay, this is your palette. We won't end up with many more colors right through here. Let's put some of this beautiful blue color cast that we see right in here. Bluish green. Now it goes a little bit darker green. I'm going to pick up part of our palette here. Okay, and we can go even a little darker in there. This is the detail that comes in here. Let's go even a little bit darker. Here's a beautiful, beautiful green right here. Okay, right in here, that shadow, that green. Okay. Now as the color gets out, it gets warmer out here. Okay, we're painting the color in there now. This is called pastel painting. I'm just doing this little section right here just to show you how it'll start coming out. And as you do one part, it affects another part of it, okay? This comes very bright right in here. Now I like my pastels. You know when they get like here? Break them sometimes. This is when they get fun. Don't be afraid of them. If they break, that's okay. Okay, and these little pieces I keep in a little box separately. I can do a whole painting out of that box right there. Okay. Well, this will conclude this part of it. As we're building this up, we may do one more, another free one, just to show you a little bit more how it expands and starts getting into color and a little of the detail. Again, my name is Dick Ensing. I live in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, basically. And Great Smoky Mountains, great place to come and visit. Look me up on my website, dickensing.artist.com, or write me if you wish at dickensing@bellsouth.net. Thanks again for dropping in.